place. There are two families, both deeply noble. From their old grudge, there is an outbreak of new fighting, in which they stain their refined hands with their fellow citizens' blood. A pair of ill-fated lovers take their lives, and their tragic deaths put an end to their parents' fighting. Now, for the time in which we are on stage, we will present the story of their love and death, which was the only thing that could stop their family's rage.
Gregory, I swear we will not put up with their crap today.
No, because it would be wasted movers.
But I mean, if they try and start something, we'll fight. I hit pretty hard when I'm motivated.
But you avoid getting motivated so you don't ever have to hit.
One of those Montague dogs will motivate me.
To be motivated is to act, while to be valiant is to face a fight. When you're motivated, you just run away.
If I saw Montague, I'd face him. I'd walk up to the side of the street, closer to the wall, and slam him into the gutter.
Oh, then you'd be a weak lady, because it's the weak one who gets pushed up against a wall.
That's true, which is why women, being the weaker sex, are the ones that get thrust up against the wall.
The feud is between our masters and us. They're servants.
It's all the same. So when I fight with men, I'll be civil with the maids. I'll cut their heads off.
We'll cut the heads off of the maids.
The heads of the maids or their maiden heads. Interpret that in whatever way you want.
Gosh, don't let me know. Here comes a Montague showbiz.
Fight them. I'll back you up.
How? By turning your back and running?
No, let's make sure the law is on our side by getting them to start the fight.
I'll glare at them as I walk past them. How they respond is up to them.
No, I'll bite my thumb. That's an insult, and they'll be disgraced if they don't react. Are you biting your thumb at us? I am biting my thumb.
But are you biting your thumb at us?
Will the law be on our side if I say yes?
No.
I'm not biting my thumb at you, sir, but I am biting my thumb, sir.
Do you want to fight?
A fight? No. If you do want to fight, we're up for it. Our master is as good as yours. But not better than ours, if you say so.
Say better. Our master's nephew has just arrived to go back a son.
Yes, our master is better than yours.
You lie.
Come on, then!
Hey! Break it up! Get off him!
So, stoop to fighting with servants. Turn around then, Romeo, and see the man who will kill you.
I'm just trying to keep the peace. Put away your weapon, or else use it. Tell me stop this useless fighting.
You hold your weapon and say peace? I hate that word, just as much as I hate hell. Montagues, and you.
Give me my weapon now!
You need a crutch. Why are you calling for a weapon?
Give me my weapon, I say! Much you lie these wings in spite of me! Or villain Capulet! Go!
Do not take one step to the fight.
You rebels and enemies of the peace who curse your own weapons by turning them on your neighbors, silence! You men, you beast who can only put out the fire of your anger by spilling fountains of blood. Drop your weapons from your bloody hands and listen to me. Because of nothing more than a casual word from you, Capulet and Montague, 3 battles have raged in our city streets. If any of you Capulets or Montagues are caught disturbing the peace again in the future, you will pay for it with your lives. Now, everyone go home. Capulet, you come with me in order to hear what else I want from you. Montague, you come this afternoon. Everyone else, get out of here. Now!
stirred up this old feud again. Tell me now, were you here when the fight started?
Your servants were fighting Capulet's servants. I tried to stop them, but then Tybalt got involved, and everything got out of control.
Where is Romeo? I haven't seen him all day. I'm just glad he wasn't here for this fight.
I think I saw him earlier this morning. At the Sycamore Grove, by the western edge of the city.
He's been seen at that spot so many mornings, moping about. Then he comes home, shuts the door, locking us out.
Yeah. Do you know why he's been so depressed?
I don't know, and he refuses to tell me.
Well, here he comes. I'll talk to him and try to figure out what's wrong.
Thank you. I hope you can help.
Good morning, Romeo. Is it still that early? Clock has just barely struck 9. Time passes slowly when you're sad. Is that my father? Yes. What sadness is making your hours so long? Lacking the thing which would make it short if I had it.
Are you in love?
Out! So you're not in love. I am in love, but the one I love doesn't love me back. Goodbye, cousin. Wait! I'll come with you. No, you'll stay here. I'm not myself. It's as if I'm not even acting like myself. Okay, tell me, who is the one you love? I love a woman.
Well, I guess you were in love.
Then you have good aim. Her name is Rosalind, and she is beautiful. Oh, I get it.
A beautiful target is the one that is hit the fastest.
Now you've missed a target. She won't be hit by a Cupid's arrow at all. She's like Diana, protected by the armor of chastity. She'll have no man ever.
She's sworn her life a virgin?
She has, and in that vow, she sentenced me to a kind of living death.
Okay, listen. Stop thinking about her.
How can I forget to think?
By letting your eyes wander. Look at other beautiful women.
Only such comparisons will make her beauty more obvious.
Okay, listen. Capulet is throwing his traditional party tonight, and Rosalind is sure to be there, along with all the other beautiful women of Verona.
I don't feel like dancing. Come on. All right, I'll go with you. But not to look at other women, but to rejoice in my love's beauty.
Montague has sworn the same oath I have, is bound by the same penalty. I don't think it should be hard for men as old as us to remain peaceful.
You both have honorable reputations, good Capulet. It's a shame you've been fighting for so long. But now, how do you respond to my request?
By repeating what I've said before, my child is still too young. Let's allow more summers to pass before we consider her ready for marriage.
Girls younger than her are already mothers.
Girls who marry that young grow up too quickly. All of my other children are dead and buried in this earth. So, all my hope on this earth rests in her. But, may court bears win her love. My permission for you to marry her is only part of the bargain. She must also agree to marry you. Tonight I'm hosting a party I've hosted for many years. I've invited many guests. I'd like to invite you too. You will see many beautiful women there. Women like stars that walk the earth. Look at them all. Choose what you like best. Amid all these girls, you may change your mind.
Hello, nurse. Where's my daughter? I don't know here. I swear I just saw that girl. Where did she go? Juliet!
I'm here. What is it?
Nurse, leave this for a bit while we talk privately. Wait, no. Nurse, come back. You know my daughter's of a certain age.
Yes, I know your age, the hour. You were the prettiest baby I ever nursed. If I were to see you married someday, my wishes would be fulfilled.
Yes, marriage. This is exactly what I came here to talk about. Tell me, Juliet, what do you think about getting married?
It's an honor that I haven't thought about it yet.
An honor! If I weren't the only nurse you had, I'd say you sucked wisdom from the breast that fed you.
Well, you should start thinking about marriage. In Verona, girls from noble families who are younger than you are have already become mothers. I was sure a mother at your age, so
And what a man he is, young lady. He's so perfect, it's as if he were sculpted from wax.
Yes, Verona in the summertime has no flower as fine as him.
He's a fine flower, absolutely a flower.
Tell me, Juliet, can you love this gentleman? Tonight he will be at our party. Look at him and delight in his beauty, and what you cannot see in his beauty, find by looking in his eyes. This wonderful, loving man lacks only a bride to make him perfect. And as fish should not hide from sea, neither should a beauty like you hide from a handsome man like him. Everyone thinks he's handsome, and whoever would become his bride would be equally loved. You would share all that he possesses and lose nothing by having him.
Lose nothing? No, you get bigger. Men make women bigger.
Answer me now. Can you love Paris? I'll give him a chance and see how I feel, if that is what you want.
Madam, guests have arrived and dinner is served.
Juliet, Paris is waiting for you.
Go, girl, and get the man who will give you happy nights at the end of happy days.
What excuse shall we make? Or shall we answer without apology?
It's no longer fashionable to talk that way. They can judge us however they want. We'll dance, and then we'll get out.
I don't feel like it. Dancing?
No, sweet Romeo, you have to dance.
No, believe me, my soul is made of lead. So heavy, it anchors me to the ground.
You're a lover. Borrow Cupid's wings and use them to soar averagely higher man.
I've been too strongly pierced by his arrow to soar. I'm sinking under love's burden.
If you sink in love, then you're burdening it. You're putting too much weight on such a tender thing.
Is love really so tender? To me it seems too rough, too rude, too unruly, and it pricks like a thorn.
If love is rough with you, be rough with love. Prick love when it pricks you, and you'll beat love down.
Come on, let's go.
You really shouldn't.
Why? May I ask?
I had a dream.
So did I.
What was yours?
That dreamers often lie.
While in bed they do dream things. True.
Oh, then I see Queen Mab has made a visit to you.
Queen Mab? Who's she?
She is this fairy's midwife and is no bigger than the ring of a city councilman. She rides her carriage over men's noses as they lie sleeping. With this carriage, which is an old hazelnut made by an old worm and a squirrel. She rides over lovers' brains who then dream of love. She rides across courtiers' knees who then dream of bowing and curtsying. She rides over lawyers' fingers who then dream of speeds. She rides over ladies' lips who then dream of kisses. But Mab often leaves blisters on the lips because the breath smells of candy, which angers her. Mab is the one who will ride across a courtier's nose, and he dreams of sniffing out ways to make money. She also rides over a soldier's necks, who then dream of cutting the throats of foreigners before wakening, frightened by the sound of drums beating in his ear. Mab is the one who tangles the hair of horses' manes and then hardens it overnight in the foul, dirty hair. Mab is the hag who gives dreams of sex to virgins who then have to bear the weight of a lover.
Marcusio, calm down. You're talking about nothing.
True. I'm talking about dreams which are produced by an idle brain. And dreams are almost no more like than an empty fantasy, which lacks substance like air. It's more unpredictable than the wind itself.
This wind you're talking about is blowing us off course. Come on, we gotta go. We're gonna get there too late.
Fear we'll get there too early. I have a feeling this party is fated to set out some awful destiny for me, but whoever's in charge of my destiny can steer it wherever they want.
Welcome, gentlemen, welcome, ladies.
Which of you will refuse to dance at a party such as this? All right, make room, make room. Musicians play.
Who is that girl? She can teach the torches how to burn. She shines like a jewel in the night, but too precious to be worn, too good for this world. She's like a white dove in a flock of crows. She surpasses all other women. Did I truly ever love before this night? For I never saw true beauty until tonight.
Who's this? Montague? How dare you mock and scorn our celebration? To defend the honor of my family, I will not consider it a sin to kill him.
What's all this, nephew? Why are you so upset?
Uncle, that is a Montague, our rival.
Young Romeo, right?
Yes, that villain Romeo.
Calm yourself, little bee. He's not causing any problems. And everyone in Verona says he's a virtuous and well-behaved young man. Not for all the wealth in this town will I insult him in my own house. Pretend you never saw him.
But uncle, we are being dishonored. I won't endure it.
You will endure it. Am I the master here, or you? Do you want to start a riot among my guests? Get out!
Fine, I'll go. But I will make Romeo regret this.
If I offend you by touching your holy hand with my unworthy one, then my lips stand ready like two blushing pilgrims to smooth my rough touch with a gentle kiss.
Good pilgrim, you're unfair to your hand. Your hand shows proper devotion to mine, just as pilgrims reach out to touch the hands of saints. Holding palm to palm is like a pilgrim's kiss.
Don't saints have lips, and pilgrims too?
Yes, pilgrim, lips they're supposed to use to pray.
Oh. Then saint, let lips do what hands do. They pray. Grant my prayer, my faithful friend, to despair.
Saints don't move, so they do grant prayers.
And remain still while I pray. Your lips have been sent from mine.
Then my lips now have the sin they took from yours.
Sent from my lips? Oh no, give me back my sin.
You kiss her the book.
Juliet, your mom wants you.
Who's her mother?
Her mother's the lady of the house. A kind, honorable, and generous woman. I nursed her daughter who you were just talking to. I tell you, the man that marries that girl will be richer in more ways than one.
Oh no. Oh, what a price I paid! Now my life's owned by my enemy!
Come on, let's go. Everything is perfect.
It's still perfect now, but I'm afraid it never will be again!
Come here, nurse. Who was that gentleman over there?
I don't know.
Go ask for his name. If he's married, then my wedding bed will be my grave.
His name is Romeo. He just happens to be the son of your only greatest enemy. What a small world we live in.
One man I love is the son of one man I hate. I saw him before I knew who he was and learned who he was too late. What a monster love is for making me love my only enemy.
On our way. Juliet, let's go.
My heart is still here.
a single rhyme. Cry out, ah, me! Use words like love and dove. Ooh, I conjure you by Rosalind's bright eyes, by her high forehead, by her red lips, by her hands, by her long legs, by her feet, and every other part of her. I summon you to appear before me.
Come on, let's go. There's no use in looking for him if he doesn't want to be found.
He jumps from a scar, from wounds of a scar he's never felt. What is that light? It is in the east, and Juliet is the sun. Rise, beautiful sun, and kill the jealous moon, which is sick and pale with grief, because you are more beautiful than her. Oh, I wish she knew I loved her. If her eyes were in the sky and the stars were in her head, the brightness of her cheek would outshine the stars, just as the daylight outshines the land. Look how she leans her cheek against her hand. Oh, I wish I were a glove on that hand so I could touch her cheek. She speaks. Speak again, fair Juliet.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, why must you be Romeo? Deny your father and give up your name? Or if you won't change your name, just swear your love to me and I'll give up being a Capulet.
Should I listen longer or say something now?
Only your name is my enemy. You'd still be yourself if you weren't a Montague. What's a Montague after all? It's not a hand, foot, arm, face, or any other part belonging to a man. What's the significance of a name? A rose by any other name would smell just as sweet. So even if Romeo had some other name, he would still be perfect. Romeo, give up your name, which has no connection to who you are, and take me instead.
I will. If you call me your love, I will never be Romeo again.
Who said it?
I don't know how to tell you who I am by using a name. I hate my name because it is your enemy. If I had written it up, I would tear it down.
I haven't heard you say 100 words yet, but I recognize your voice. Aren't you Romeo, Montague?
I'll be neither of those things if you don't like them.
What are you doing here? This place is death for you if you're caught.
Whatever a man in love can do, love will make him do it.
If my family sees you, they will kill you.
Your family isn't as dangerous to me as one angry look from you. But if you look at me with love, their hatred won't touch me. But if you don't love me, let them find me. I'd rather be killed by their hatred than die from living without your love.
The darkness of night masks my face, or else you'd see me blushing for what you heard me say here tonight. I should stick to the proper manners of courtship and deny everything I said, but instead I'll ask you plainly. Do you love me? Yes. I know you'll say yes, but that may turn out to be false, so if you really love me, say it in truth.
I swear. By the moon.
No, don't swear by the moon, the unreliable moon which changes the place in the sky each month. Then your love might turn out to be as untrustworthy.
Then what should I swear by?
Don't swear at all, or if you must swear, swear by your holy self and I'll believe you.
If my heart's true love...
No, never mind. We shouldn't make vows at all. Although you bring me joy, I can't take joy in exchanging promises tonight. It's too wild, thoughtless, and sudden. It's too much like lightning which disappears with a chance to say, there's lightning. So good night. Our love is like a flower bud which will blossom into a flower the next time we meet.
Will you leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction could you have tonight?
The exchange of your faithful vow for mine.
I gave it to you before you even asked. But now I wish I could take it back.
Why?
To give it to you again. Juliet! Just a second, nurse! Sweet Montague, stay for a moment. I'll come right back.
Oh, glorious, amazing night. This has to be a dream. It can't be real, can it?
Romeo, if your love is honorable and your purpose is marriage, send me word tomorrow. I'll find a messenger who will come to you, and you can tell that messenger when and where we'll be married. All my fortunes I lay at your feet and follow you throughout the world.
Juliet!
Just this moment. But if you don't love me, I beg you.
Juliet!
I said just a second! I beg you to give up your efforts and leave me to grieve. Should I send the messenger tomorrow?
1,000 times yes.
And 1,000 times good night.
It is 1,000 times worse to leave you.
Romeo!
Yes.
What time tomorrow should I send the messenger to you?
9 o'clock.
I won't fail. It feels like 20 years until then. Romeo!
Yes.
I forgot why I called you back.
Then I'll stay until you remember.
Then I'll forget it again just to make you stay.
And I will gladly stay, forgetting I have any home but you.
Good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I'll say good night until it finally becomes tomorrow.
The morning smiles as it replaces frowning night. Now, as the early sun rises, drying the dew and beginning the day, I must tend to my herbs. The earth is nature's mother and its tomb. Plants arise from the earth as from a womb, but when they die, they return to the earth again. There is a power that resides amongst plants and herbs. Inside the rind of this tiny mountain flower lies a powerful medicine and poison. If you smell it, you feel good. If you taste it, it stops your heart. Two opposing elements, evil and good, exist in both plants and men.
Good morning, Friar.
Romeo, you're here early. You being awake so soon either tells me you're anxious about something, that, or you never slept at all.
The last is right. The rest I had was sweeter than sleep.
Oh, good Lord, did you sleep with Rosalind?
Oh, no. I've forgotten her and the sadness she gave me.
Well, that's good, but where were you then?
I was at a party with my enemy. We wounded each other, but through your holy words, we can be cured.
Speak clearly, my son. A confused confession will only lead to a very confused absolution.
Here it is plain. I love the daughter of Capulet. I love her and she loves me and need nothing for you to combine us through marriage.
Holy Saint Francis, what a change! Have you forgotten all about Rosalind? If so, then young men love not with their hearts, but with their eyes. I remember all the tears you cried for Rosalind. My ears are still ringing from your groans. You know, why should women be reliable when young men are so unfaithful?
You scolded me for loving Rosalind.
I scolded you for obsessing, not for loving.
Then you urged me to bury my love.
But not to bury it in a grave, to start a brand new love.
Please, Friar, I love Juliet and she loves me. And we're bound together and need you. You have to help us.
Come with me then, my young, unreliable friend. I will help you, but only because I believe this marriage may turn your family's hatred into love.
Then let's go. Let's do it quickly.
Go wisely and go slowly. Those who rush into things are only doomed to stumble.
Where the devil is Romeo? Did he come home last night?
Not to his father's house. And Tybalt, old Capulet's nephew, sent him a letter.
I bet it's a challenge to fight.
Romeo will answer it.
Any man who can write can answer a letter.
You know what I mean. He'll accept the challenge.
I'm not sure if he really should.
Why?
Tybalt does everything according to convention. He fights like you sing music, carefully keeping time, distance, rhythm, 1, 2, and 3. Straight through your heart. He's a skillful dueler.
Oh, here comes Romeo.
Well, hello there, Romeo. You certainly tricked us last night.
What do you mean?
The slip, sir. You gave us the slip.
I had business so important that I promise you'll forgive me.
Very well.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good afternoon, beautiful lady.
Is it afternoon?
If not any earlier, the lusty hand of the clock is upon the prick of noon.
What kind of woman are you?
A woman whom God has made to ruin.
I'm looking for the young gentleman named Romeo.
That's me.
I need to speak with you privately.
Lunch at your father's?
I'll be there in a minute.
Farewell, my lady.
Who was that foul-mouthed woman?
Somebody who likes to hear herself talk.
Now, my young mistress sent me to find you. the details of which I will keep to myself. However, if you lead her into a fool's paradise, that would be extremely indecent behavior.
My heart and intentions are true. Tell her to devise a way to come to confession this afternoon, and there at Friar Lawrence's cell we'll be married. Here, take this money for your help.
I really can't.
No, go on, I insist.
Okay, she will be there.
Speak well of me to Juliet.
1,000 times.
It was 9 o'clock when I sent the nurse, and she promised to be back in half an hour. Maybe she can't find him. No, that makes no sense. Oh, she's so slow! Love's messenger should be thought stuff like 10 times faster than sunbeams that drive the shadows back over the hills. The sun is now at its highest point in the sky. It's noon. 3 hours have passed since 9 o'clock, and yet she hasn't returned. If she were young and in love, she'd move as fast as a struck tennis ball. My words would bounce her to my sweet love, and his words would bounce her back to me. The old people act as though they're already dead, awkward, slow, and heavy as lead. Oh God, she's here. Sweet nurse, what's your news? Did you meet with him? Oh no, why do you look sad? If your news is sad, tell it to me as if it's happy. If it's good, you're messing it up by telling it to me with such a sour face.
Oh, I'm weary. Give me some time alone. My bones are aching. Oh, what a journey this has been today.
I wish you had my bones and I had your news. I beg you, nurse, speak and tell me.
What a rush you're in. Can't you see that I am out of breath?
How are you out of breath when you have the breath to tell me that you're out of breath? The excuse you're making while delaying telling me the news is taking longer than it would take to tell me the news. Is it good or bad? Answer that. Just tell me that. I'll wait for the details. Is it good or bad?
Well, you've made a foolish choice. You don't know how to choose a man. Romeo? Certainly not. Even though his face is more handsome than any other man's, his hands, feet, and body are certainly beyond compare. He's courteous, kind, generous, and... Have you already eaten lunch?
What? Yes, I already knew everything you said. What did he say about our marriage? What about that?
Oh, my head is pounding, and it's about to break into 20 pieces, and on my other side, my back is aching. Oh, dear God, my back. Curse your heart for sitting me out and about. I could get sick and die from all this journeying around you.
You're right. I'm sorry. Sweet, sweet, sweetness. Tell me, what says my love?
Your love says, like an honorable, kind, gentle, generous, handsome, and I do believe virtuous gentleman. Where is your mother?
Where is my mother? Why, she's inside. Where else would she be? What a strange answer. Your love says like an honorable gentleman. Where is your mother?
What a rush you're in. Is this the way to cure my aching back or my pounding headache? You know, if you're going to act this way, you can carry out your own errands from here on out.
Nurse, please. What did he say?
Do you have permission to go to Friar Lawrence's cell tonight?
Yes.
Then you better make your way there, because there waits a husband to make you his bride. Now get yourself to church.
I'll hurry off to my good fortune.
May the heavens smile upon this holy act of marriage, so that afterwards nothing makes us feel sorrowful about it.
Amen. Whatever sorrow comes tomorrow, it couldn't overwhelm the joy I feel from a single glance at Juliet. If you marry us, then love-devouring death can do whatever it wants. It's enough if I can just call her mine.
Such destructive delights have destructive endings. They die in their moment of triumph, like a spark and gunpowder when they meet. Moderation is the key to long-lasting love. Going too fast can be just as bad as going too slow. Come, we will do the ceremony quickly. I'm not leaving you two alone until you're married.
Capulets are running all over the place. Hot days like today get people all worked up.
You can be as hot-blooded as any other man.
Yeah? Well, if I were as eager to get in fights as you were, my life insurance would be enormous. Here come the Capulets.
Follow me closely. I'll speak to them. Good afternoon, gentlemen. I'd like to have a word with one of you.
Just a single word? Combine it with something else. Make it a word and a punch.
I'll be happy to, if you give me a reason.
Can't find a reason without my giving you one?
Guys, we're in public. If we're gonna do this, let's at least do it privately or go our separate ways. Everyone can see us.
Let them watch. Man's eyes were made to see. I won't move for anyone.
Don't worry about it, Mercutio. Here comes the man I'm after. Romeo, I just have one thing to say to you. You are a villain!
Tybalt, I love you for a reason that you can't understand right now until you know the reason. I can see you don't know me, so goodbye.
Boy, those words don't excuse the injuries you caused me. Turn and draw!
I have never injured you. In fact, I love you more than you can understand. So be satisfied!
What is this calm submission? It's dishonorable and vile. Tybalt!
What do you want?
Oh, good king of cats, I want nothing more than to take one of your 9 lives. And once I've taken that one, I want to beat the other 8 out of you.
Go on and try.
Mercutio, no! You know the prince is forbidden fighting, and it's a death penalty if you're caught! Oh my... Stop it! You need to stop! If you're caught, we're all dead! Stop it! Yeah! We gotta stop this! The prince has forbidden fighting!
Let's get out of here, Tybalt.
Did he get away without injury?
What? Are you hurt?
Just a scratch. But it's enough. Someone get me a doctor.
Have courage. It can't be that bad.
Not as wide as the Wellers. It's not as wide as the church or as deep as a well. But it's enough. Ask for me tomorrow and you'll find me grave. The cat has scratched me to death. Why did you come between us?
I was just trying to do what's right.
Plague on both of your houses. You have made worse meat of me. A plague on both of your houses.
Oh, she's dead. She's dead. Tybalt. Alive and triumphant while Mercutio alive, dead? I don't think so. Tybalt! Take back the villain you called me earlier! Because Mercutio is just waiting a bit above our heads, and either you or I, or the both of us, will be meeting him very, very soon! Romeo, get out of here. Oh, I am fortunate! Romeo, you have to leave now.
Where are the instigators of this fight?
There lies Tybalt, the man who killed Mercutio. Romeo then killed Tybalt.
Tybalt, my nephew, my brother's son. Benvolio who began this.
Tybalt! Romeo begged him not to fight, but he wouldn't listen. Mercutio and Tybalt fought, and then Tybalt killed Mercutio. Enraged and grieving, Romeo killed Tybalt.
Benvolio's a Montague. His loyalty compels him to lie!
I speak the truth. I swear it on my life.
Prince, I beg for justice that only you can give. Romeo killed Tybalt. Romeo must not live. Romeo killed Tybalt. Tybalt killed Mercutio. Who should pay the price for Mercutio's life?
Not Romeo, Prince.
Mercutio was Romeo's friend. His crime was justice because it took the life of Tybalt.
And for that offense, I immediately exile him from Verona. My blood relative Mercutio lies dead because of your fights. Both Capulet and Montague are to blame. Neither tears nor prayers can buy your forgiveness for what you've done today. Let Romeo leave town quickly. If he is found here, he will be killed. But both of you are to blame. All of you are to blame!
fiery-footed horses bearing the sun to its nighttime resting place. Come night in darkness so Romeo can come to me. And when I die, take him and cut him into stars. I'll make the night sky so beautiful. Everyone will fall in love with the night and forget the sun. Oh, I have bought the mansion of love but not yet possessed it. This day is so long and dull, like the night before a festival, to a child forced to wait to put on her fancy new clothes. Nurse! What's wrong? He's dead. He's dead. Romeo's dead?
No. Tybalt. Romeo has been banished.
Do you mean, are you saying Romeo killed Tybalt?
Yes.
Oh, beautiful tyrant, fiendish angel! How can such evil heart decide such a man?
There is no faith or honesty in men. They are all liars and deceivers. Shame on Romeo!
May the blisters cover your tongue for such a wish! Romeo was not born to shame. I was a beast to condemn him.
You're going to speak well of the man who killed your cousin?
Should I speak badly of the man who is my husband? He killed my cousin, but my cousin would have killed him. Romeo is alive, and that is what matters.
I know where Romeo is. He's hiding from no one.
Nurse, please.
We'll bring him here. Your parents are at the family grave until we can take him inside.
Give him this ring and tell him I'm waiting for him.
I will.
Thank you, nurse.
Thank you.
Romeo, come here. I swear you are married to catastrophe.
What has the prince said? How am I to be punished?
You are not to be executed, but you are to be banished from Verona.
Banished? No. Say death! That's better than banishment!
You rude and unthankful child. Your crime was punishable by death, and the prince in her kindness has granted you this great mercy.
Mercy? How can you call this mercy? Heaven is in Verona because that's where Juliet is.
You madman, listen to me for a second. Who is it?
I come from Lady Juliet.
Come in.
Oh, holy friar, where is my lady's husband?
There, on the ground, drunk on his own tears.
He's acting exactly like Juliet. Stand up, younger man. Stand up for Juliet's sake.
What does she say? Does she hate me? How?
She sent me to bring you to her.
But how can she? After what I did, I mean...
Get a hold of yourself and listen. Juliet is alive, so be glad. Tybalt tried to kill you, and you killed Tybalt, so be glad. The law that promised death was changed to exile, so be glad. You have been showered with blessings, but like a whining and ungrateful child, you pout and moan. So instead, go be with your love child, just as we had planned. Then, in the morning, I'll help you escape to Mantua, and we can make peace between your two families. Then we can beg the prince to pardon you, and all of Verona will welcome you back with joy. Nurse, go tell Juliet here her husband is coming.
I will. Romeo, take this ring my lady asked me to give to you and hurry.
Now remember, everything depends on you being out of Verona by morning. Once you get to Mantua, I'll write to you with news as things unfold here.
Thank you, Friar. Thank you.
Good night.
I'm sorry, Paris. With everything that has happened, we haven't had time to talk to Juliet about marrying you. You see, she left her cousin Tybalt dearly, as I did, and won't be coming downstairs tonight. In fact, if we weren't meeting, I'd go to bed out.
I understand. Lady Capulet, good night. Speak well with your daughter.
I will, and I'll see how she feels about marrying me tomorrow. Tonight, she is locked in her room with her sons.
If we tell her to accept him, she will accept him. That's final. Tomorrow you won't ask her, but you will tell her she's marrying Paris. On, what day is it today?
Monday, sir.
All right, then we'll do Thursday. Does Thursday work?
I wish Thursday were tomorrow.
All right, Thursday it is.
You're leaving? It's not yet close to daytime. The sound you just heard was a nightingale, not a lark. She sings every night on that tree.
It was the lark who sings to greet the morning. The daylight creeps over the mountain, and I must leave in order to live. If I stay, I'll die.
That light isn't daylight, I know it. It's some meteor sent from the sun to light your way to Mantua. Stay for a little bit longer. You don't have to go.
Oh, let me be caught. Let me be put to death. For you, it will be all worth it. It is not day.
No, it is day. You have to go. The sky is getting lighter.
The lighter it gets, the darker our misery becomes.
Nurse, your mother is on her way to your bedroom.
The window lets daylight in, but my life goes out the window.
Farewell, farewell. One last kiss and I'll descend, okay?
Do you think we'll ever meet again?
Oh, I know we will. And when we're older, this will all just be a story we tell each other.
My soul senses evil coming. Even now, you look as if you're dead in the bottom of the tomb. Either my eyesight fails me or you look pale.
Trust me, my love. So do you. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Juliet, are you up?
What's the matter, Juliet?
I'm not feeling well.
You can't weep forever over your cousin's death. Your tears won't bring him back to life. If you must weep, weep, because the villain who murdered him still lives. But now we have some good news.
I'd love some good news. What is it?
You have a father who cares for you. To help you escape your sadness, he has arranged a soon-to-come day of joy.
A day of joy?
Yes. Early Thursday morning at St. Peter's Church, the gallant, young, and noble Paris will make you a joyful bride.
No, not on Thursday or any other day will he make me a joyful bride. I'm confused by the sudden hurry. He hasn't come to court me. Oh, mother, I beg you, tell my father no.
Here he comes. You can tell him so yourself.
So, how's it going? Have you given her our good news?
Yes, she says thank you, but no thank you.
Is this a joke?
Unfortunately, no.
I wish the fool were married to her grave. Father, please, I can't marry Paris. I'm too young. I'm not ready.
You spoiled brat! On Thursday, you will marry Paris at St. Peter's Church. And if you refuse to go, I will drag you there.
Father, please, I beg you, be patient.
You disobedient wretch! This is what I will tell you. Get yourself to church on Thursday, or never again look me in the face. Wife, we thought we were blessed that God had given us one child. But I can see she's one too many. She sickens me. She is worthless.
God in heaven, how dare you speak to her in such way?
Shut up and get out!
Am I not allowed to speak
my mind?
I said shut up!
My lord, you're too angry!
Of course I am angry! I found her an excellent match. A noble gentleman. The man of any woman's dreams, and this sobbing fool refuses such a gift. Now, this is what will happen. You will act like my daughter and marry my friend. And if not, you can beg, starve, and die in the streets.
Is there no God above to take pity on my grief? Oh, mother, please, delay this marriage a week, a month, or else make my wedding bed in the crypt where Tybalt lies. Don't talk to me. I don't say a word. Do as you please, because I am done with you! Oh, nurse, please tell me my son, please tell me what to do!
Here's what I think. Romeo is banished, and since that's the way things are, I think it's best that you marry Paris. He's a great gentleman. He's giving you life. Romeo is dead, or at least as good as dead, and Paris would give you a second chance that I think you should take.
Are you speaking from your heart?
From my heart and from my soul.
Well, you've comforted me greatly. Please go inside and tell my mother that since I've made my father angry, I've gone to Friar Lawrence himself to confess and be absolved.
I will. This is the wisest course.
Go on then, nurse, and take your advice with you. I will go to Friar Lawrence himself. If he can't help me, I have the power to take my own life.
On Thursday? That's extremely soon. My father-in-law Capulet wants it that way, and I'm not at all interested in slowing him down. You say you don't know what Juliet wants. That's a treacherous road. She's grieving too much over Tybalt's death to talk about love. Her father thinks it's dangerous that she's given herself so fully to sorrow, and in his wisdom, he's rushing our marriage in order to stop her tears. Ah, there you are, my lady and my wife.
That's what I may be, sir, when I am a wife.
Maybe. Will be on Thursday.
Well, must be, will be.
That's a certain truth. Have you come to make a confession to Father Lawrence?
If I told you that, then I'd be confessing to you.
Poor dear, your face has been abused by so many tears.
That's a small victory for the tears, since my face wasn't much to begin with.
Now you're abusing it by saying something so untrue about it.
It is no lie, and what I said to my face.
Well, your face is mine, and I won't have a slander.
That may be true, sir, since my face is not my own. Are you free now, Friar, or should I come at evening mass?
I have time now, my God. My lord, we must ask you for some time alone. I see. God forbid I should intrude on confession. I'll wake you early Thursday morning. For now, let you keep this holy kiss.
Oh, shut the door and come weep with me. Everything is hopeless.
Oh, Juliet, I already know your dilemma.
Don't tell me you know about it unless you can tell me how to fix it. If you, with all your wisdom, can't help me solve the problem, then this will. Don't wait too long to speak. I long to die.
Hold on. I see a brave hope, but it will require a desperate act.
To avoid marrying Paris, I jump from a tower, I walk down thief-infested alleys, I sit among nests of serpents.
Be strong, and listen then. Go home, feed your food, and agree to marry Paris. Then, tomorrow night, when you're in bed, make sure you sleep alone. Drink this liquor when you're about to go to sleep. A cold, icy feeling will run through your veins, and your pulse will cease. Your body will grow cold, and you'll stop breathing. You'll remain in the simulation of death for 42 hours, and then wake as if from a pleasant sleep. When Paris comes to wake you in the morning, he will think that you're dead, and they will take you to rest inside the Capulet tomb. Meanwhile, I'll send word to Romeo, and he can come here and watch over you as you wake. Then you two can live freely together in natural life.
Oh, give it to me. Don't speak to me of fear.
Be strong, and good luck. I'll send word to Romeo.
Love, give me strength. Thank you, Friar.
Go hire 20 skilled cooks. Has my daughter gone to see Friar Lawrence?
Yes.
Well, there's a chance they may do her some good. That stubborn good for nothing.
She's here.
Well then, my headstrong daughter, where have you been?
I've been to a place where I learned to repent for the sin of being disobedient to my father. Forgive me, I beg you. From now on, I'll do what you tell me to do.
Send for Paris. We'll move the wedding to tomorrow.
I just saw him at Friar Lawrence's cell. I treated him with love within the bounds of modesty.
Thank heaven. Stand up. This is how it should be. I swear, our God and the whole city owes a great deal to the friar.
Nurse, will you please come with me to my room and help me pick out the clothes and jewelry that I should wear for tomorrow?
No, we should wait until Thursday. There's enough time.
Go with her, nurse. We'll go to the church and make sure the wedding is held tomorrow.
There won't be enough food or drink for the party. It's almost 9 already.
Oh, hush. I'll make sure all the preparations are underway. And everything will be fine.
Nurse, I need to say more prayers to repent for what I've done.
Good night. Get your rest. We're gonna need it.
Goodbye, nurse. God only knows when we'll meet again. Cold fears creeping through my veins. What if this potion doesn't work? What if the friar has given me poison to kill me? That's what I'm afraid of, and yet he's always proved to be an honest, holy man. But what if I wake up before Romeo comes to get me? What if I die from a lack of air or lose my mind in the darkness? There is no place as terrifying as an ancient vault where over 100 years of my ancestors' bones have been packed in for burial. Their Tybalt, alive just yesterday, now lies bloody and festering in a shroud. But no, I must be brave. Romeo, I drink to you.
Today's the day, Juliet. It's time to wake up. Did you sleep in your clothes again? Oh, goodness me. Juliet? Juliet? She's dead! What's all this yelling? Juliet! Juliet is dead! Oh God, my child, wake up! Call for help!
Come on, get your lead out here. Paris has arrived.
She's dead, my lord.
What?
Juliet is dead!
My God, she's cold and stiff. Oh God!
Good morning. Is the bride ready to go to church?
She's ready to go, but not to return. Oh son, on the night before your wedding, death has come to take your bride.
You weep now, but she is risen above to heaven. It is natural to shed tears, but there is reason to be joyful. Sir, you go in. Ladies, you go with him. Paris, dry your tears, and let us carry the bride to church.
If I could trust the truth of sleep, then my dreams foretell of joyful news. I dreamed that Juliet found me dead, but breathed life back into my body by kissing my lips. If dreaming of her can bring such joy, how sweet will it be when she's back in my arms? Ah, Balthazar, news from Verona. How are you? Do you have a letter for me from the friar? Balthazar, just spit it out. What's wrong? Balthazar, what's wrong? Tell me, is Juliet all right?
Body sleeps in the Capulet crypt, and her soul lives with the angels.
What did you just say?
She's dead, Romeo. She died last night in her sleep.
No, you're lying. You're lying!
I saw her myself. I watched her family bury her in the tomb, then I rushed here to tell you.
It's true?
True.
And I defy you, stars, and I leave here
Oh,
tonight!
I beg you, don't do something reckless!
Do you really not have a letter from me from the fire?
Oh, I haven't seen him.
That I lie with you tonight, Juliet?
Romeo!
Apothecary!
What do you want?
Poison, something so powerful, it spreads through the veins and kills the person who takes it as fast as gunpowder exploding inside a cannon.
The penalty for selling such things in Mantua is death.
The law, the world is not our friend. The world doesn't make laws to make us rich, so break the law and take this money.
My poverty agrees, but not my morals.
Then I pay your poverty and not your morals.
But this isn't any kind of liquid to drink it. And if you had the strength of 20 men, it'd kill you instantly.
Come with me, sweet medicine. We're going to visit Juliet.
Hello, Friar.
Friar John, welcome back from Mantua. What does Romeo say?
I went to find a friar to accompany me. I found him, but then the town health officials said that we were in a house with a plague. They sealed the house up and refused to let us out. I was stuck, so I couldn't go.
Well, then who took my letter to Romeo?
No one. Here it is.
This wasn't just a friendly greeting. This was full of important news. I must rush to Juliet's tomb!
I'll break the bed should not be covered with dust and stones, so I covered it with flowers. Who's there? Who would be out in the graveyard tonight?
Now take this letter and give it to my father in the morning. I'm just going there to see my wife's face one last time. That's all, I promise.
All right, I'll go.
It's that arrogant Montague, the one who was banished, killed Tybalt, caused Juliet to die of grief. Stop there, villain!
Sir, please do not tempt a desperate man.
I won't.
Please go and leave me be.
I won't let you near her.
Then what must be will be. Breath from your body, you are not yet conquered. Arms, make your last embrace, and lips, oh you doors of breath, sealed with the infinite kiss I made with death. Come, bittersweet transport, crash this seasick and weary ship into the rocks. Here's to my love. Oh, apothecary, your drug was quick. Thus, with a kiss, I die.
Oh God, Paris! What has happened here tonight? Romeo, no, no!
Oh, Friar, where's my husband? I remember exactly where he should be, and here I am. Where's Romeo?
Who's out there?
Juliet, come with me from this tomb of death, sickness, and unnatural sleep. A power greater than us has ruined our plans. Come with me. I'll hide you within its sisterhood of nuns. Just please. Come with me, the night watch is coming!
Go on then. I'm not leaving. What's this? A cup in my true love's hand? How selfish, drinking all the poison and leaving nothing left for me.
I'll kiss your lips. Maybe there's some left to return me to you. Your lips are warm!
Let's look over there.
They're coming. I'll act fast. Oh, happy dagger. I'll be your sheath now. Now, rest here. And let me die.
Go search the graveyard. Go find the prince. Run to the Capulets and wake up the Montagues. Paris and banished Romeo dead, and Juliet bleeding and warm even though she's been dead for a day.
Here's Romeo's friend. We found her Romeo in the graveyard.
Keep her here until the prince arrives.
This friar was trying to leave the graveyard.
Hold him too.
What is it? What has happened?
Here lies Count Paris dead, Romeo as well, and Juliet, who was dead before, is as warm as someone freshly killed.
How did these foul murders happen?
Here's a friar and Romeo's friend we found loitering in the graveyard.
Oh God, Juliet is bleeding! What? Romeo, my son!
This is your fault, vile Montague!
Capulet, what have you done?
Everyone stay quiet until we all know what has happened. Bring forth the men under suspicion.
I am most suspected, and least able to defend myself, for I was here at the time of these terrible murders. Here I kneel, to be questioned and punished. I've already condemned myself.
Then tell us what you know.
Romeo, who lies there dead, was Juliet's husband. And Juliet, who lies there dead as well, was his wife. I married them in secret on the same day Tybalt died. Then, you, Capulet, after Romeo was banished, arranged for Juliet to be married to Paris. She ran to me and threatened to kill herself unless I came up with a way to avoid the second match. I gave her a special sleeping potion that, as I'd planned, made it seem as if she was dead. Meanwhile, I sent word to Romeo, but then I found out my letter never reached him. I rushed here as quick as I could, but when I arrived, Paris and Romeo were already dead. I begged Juliet to come with me, but she refused, and she must have killed herself after I left.
Where are these enemies? Capulet, Montague, do you see how your hate has cursed you? Heaven has in response conspired to kill your joys with love. Because I did not take a firm hand against your feud. I've lost 2 of my family members as well. Everyone is to blame!
This morning brings a gloomy peace with it. The sun won't shine because of his sadness. Go forward to talk more about these sad things. Some will be pardoned and some will be punished. For there was never a story of more woe than this of Juliet and Romeo.